Hi everyone, welcome back to Would You Kindly Play Belladonna. So we are continuing our adventure. So this guy, probably our husband, is losing his mind, and we are continuing to
the
this.
The doctor is losing it. He's just scribbling down nonsense by now.
Okay.
What will he do if he ever acts on his wild suspicions?
Yeah, that's what I wonder. That's what we all wonder. He was talking about the maid who was probably having an affair with his wife, but it's all his fault because he let her down after their son lost. Whatever. It's complicated. It is clear to me what I must do. Okay, I am now convinced beyond any reasonable doubt that my wife is unfaithful. Oh. They still hide it very well, her and the housemaid, but my logical mind tell me there is no other explanation. For countless hours I have pondered the situation, and the more I think about it, the more certain it becomes that my judgment is correct. These countless hours are hours I could have spent thinking about my work. Or hours that you could have spent with your wife at making her happy, just what I said. Do what you want with that. It is clear to me that I will never be able to fully concentrate on the puzzle at hand, as long as my thoughts keep creeping back to my wife and her new lover. Maybe they are not even lovers, you don't know. This is the very reason that my research is progressing as such as agonizingly slow pace. So it is clear to me what I must do. It's too time you write this. Okay. Belladonna herself is a person who I want back into my life, so I cannot punish her. That leaves her lover, the young maid. She is unimportant, and it is she that must go. Oh God. She is important for your wife because she's the one that cheering her up. You take things all wrong, dude. Okay, I could fire her and throw her out of the household, but I fear this would not resolve anything. Probably not. The two of them would still know of each other, and they could write secret forbidden love letters or made up at scheduled rendezvous. No, it is clear to me what I must do. I must get rid of the maid for good. A plan is already taking form in my head. In the greenhouse out back, I keep a lot of plants and herb. One of the specimens I have is called deadly nightshade, an interesting plant with many medical use, but its renown comes from the fact that its extract is lethal already at small dose. Uh-oh. Preparing a powder from the poisonous plant is not all problematic. Getting the victim to ingest the dose will be a challenge, but I expect to have ample opportunity. Oh, is it Belladonna that will drink that? Drink or whatever. They are not aware I know the truth, and thus suspects nothing. The maid will fall ill, and within a short time she will die of seemingly natural cause. No one will be wiser concerning the true circumstances of her demise. Deadly nightshade is merely the common name for this plant. Its scientific name is Anthropa belladonna. Ah. The symmetry strikes me as beautiful. The poor girl strayed too close to the belladonna, and that would be the death of her. Belladonna probably drank it, isn't it? I should take that.
It's a mortar. And a pestle, too.
Yeah.
They seem to belong here, but I'll remember where they are in case I need them another time.
Oh, okay. I'm sure it will.
Big and heavy candlestick.
Yeah.
It looks like there used to be two of them.
Oh, one of them is missing. Okay. So that can be useful later. We will probably need it.
It's warm.
Yes?
I haven't realized until now just how cold my body is.
Oh, that's creepy.
The label says Dr. Wolfram von Trauerschloss.
Yeah.
So this is the man who brings the dead back to life. He looks as though he would have been handsome once.
It's her husband, so... Can we take the
A
bowl?
beautiful china bowl.
Okay.
It looks hand-painted.
We take it.
The
Good.
name on the plaque is Lucas von Trauerschloss.
Oh, or son.
This must be the ashes of Wolfram's son.
Okay. Let's read that.
The story is so sad. I
Mm-hmm.
don't even know if I want to read this one.
I mean, I think you know where this is going. I got a feeling where this is going. My wife took the Wayne wards made that harder than I expected. Further confirmed my suspicion that they were indeed having a secretive love affair. She's passionate and irrational, raging all day and crying all night. Where a few months ago the cold shroud of silence lay over her house, now there is walking shrieks of bedlam. One should think that she would be used to dealing with the grief of loved ones by now. It's not the same thing. However, in all sincerity, I don't believe she was ever as affected by the death of her only son as I was. I also suspected that she might have guessed I had something to do with her lover's demise. If she wouldn't talk to me before, now she yells and barks at my every movement. Oh. She's angry. I hardly leave my laboratory these days. I even have a small bed down there where I sleep the few hours when I'm not working. Well, you're getting the things harder and harder, you know that. All the while, she prowls around upstairs like a hungry tiger and attacks me over futile nitpicks as soon as I poke my head out. Yeah, but you caused all this. What happened to the love we shared when we were married? You destroy it, that's all. We were going to live together in a inherited castle. We were going to have children together. Now all I get is abuse and cold bed in the basement. All I want is for things to go back to the way they were before all this. Yeah, but you create this. I mean, I have difficulty to feel bad for you. Okay, accept.
A dead body.
Oh shit, it's him? The music. Oh, boom. Nothing. It's him?
It's the body of Dr. von Trauerschloss.
Oh.
He's dead. And what's more, he's been murdered.
Oh.
Who could have done this? There must be some clues around.
Yeah.
The missing candlestick.
Yeah, I saw
And
that.
It seems to be the murder weapon.
So why do we take it?
The body is still warm.
Okay.
He cannot have been dead for much longer than I have been alive. Did he have to die for me to live? There's a letter clutched in his hand.
Okay.
His final words?
This is getting creepy.
Clue left by the killer.
I don't want to be killed when I'm reading this. Over the course of a sleepless night, I have thought through my next course of action from every possible angle, for it is indeed the time for me to take action again. Even with the troublesome maid out of the way, I see little chance of getting my old Belladonna back. If anything, she is worse now than ever before. But I have an idea! One that keeps me awake all night. That's probably a bad idea. I have gone very far in my research by now. I can now fairly predictably create living creatures that are stable enough to not spontaneously die again. This is consistent through many different species of animal. I have noticed something peculiar too. The return creation seems strangely vacant and sluggish. It is as if, although the body is brought back to life, the soul is forever lost. The creation is perfectly functional and responds to stimuli just as if it was truly alive, but the mysterious sparks of will seems to be missing. I know no other way to describe the phenomenon. This bothered me before, but now I cannot help to think that this might suit my need. Isn't it precisely the strong will of my wife that is causing all my problems? It's your strong will that causing all the problems, not your wife. Whatever. There is no need to be poetic with flowers this time. I am in no short supply of little substance in my laboratory, and poison suits my need as well as it leaves no physical trauma on the body. I will still need to make incision in the corpse to replace internal organ with clockwork part, but stitching together surgical cuts is much simpler than trying to repair unhealed bodily damage. The integrity of a visage is a priority. So we want her to look a beautiful face, maybe a big scar from the stomach behind the boobs to get the clockwork thing inside, and she will be ready to go with a beautiful dress that hide the horrible scar. That's it. To him, I guess. To extinguish Belladonna current's life and give her a new one, to bring her body and mind back, man's soul and free will, a beautiful obedient automaton, a mechanical doll with all the functionality of a woman, but who is responsive and does what she stole. That, my dear future reader, would truly be something. That would be shit! You want the Stepford's wife, you know, like in the movie where they're all robotish and one of them have money coming out of her mouth or I don't know what because she was a robot, and that's stupid. If you want to be with a robot, I don't know, you don't... I mean, something with no soul and just... that's stupid. I think it is a high time I tried my verification process on a human subject. So he will kill us. But... to the backyard. Grandfather clock. I don't know if we should go back there to put the candlestick and after we would go write this. I don't know. It don't seem to work. No. No, we'll be stuck with...
happens.
Okay, that's good. I'm sorry. Take the exit.
Interesting, but no.
How do I put it back?
Nothing happens.
No, I'm sorry.
That makes no sense.
I just want to click something else.
I need something else.
How do I put it back? I'm sorry. Oh, is that a good way to put things back? Yes! Okay. Sorry, I was stuck with the candlestick in my hand. So we will read the journal, we will see the clock, and I don't know where we should eat after.
This letter is signed Belladonna.
Oh!
I've been waiting to hear the other side of this story.
Yes! That's good to know that there's an other side. Belladonna! Yeah! If you had asked me just a few years ago about my future, I could never have fathomed my life today would be as it is. So strange a part as the twist of fate set me open that I wake every morning, and like a small child I expected anything and everything to happen during each new day. The night my planned future snapped out of a joint and took a whole new direction was the night when my son Lucas died. I married Dr. Wolfram from Travelschloss in the spring, and we loved each other deeply back then. How young we were! He was an educated gentleman from the University of Ingolstadt, and I had first assumed we would get a flat in Vienna. Instead of convincing me we should live in my family's old castle and accept our roles of old-fashioned nobility to the little village down the hill. We moved into the castle with a staff of 30 servants, begin the task of breathing life and joy into the majestic hall. At this time I expected to live out my life as lady of the household, minding the servants and indeed raising children. Before long our first son was born, and shortly after Daddy once again departed. I was devastated, of course, but Luca had been sickly from the first day, and even though my husband had blocked out the possibility from his mind, I was not entirely surprised when it happened. Nonetheless, it changed us. I believe Wolfram blames me for what happened. That he thinks it was somehow my fault. He retreated into the laboratory in the old dungeon and started doing unholy experiments and goes know what. Those were dark times. Instead of a household and a child to take care of, now had no guest, practically no husband and no child. Everything I thought would occupy my time was gone, and all I could do was grieve in solitude. The castle staff left one by one until there was only a handful still there. My existence was meaningless, and I spent my days doing nothing. But I dealt with my grief in my own way, and in time the claw of the melancholy began to loosening their grip on me. In so many ways, I have Clara to thank for that. Okay. So this is Belladonna. This is fun thing. This is I don't know who, and this is a final part probably. Okay. Can we see that clock?
It's an old clock.
It's an old clock.
Tock, tick, tock.
Okay, so where we should go? The backyard, the living room, the study. I don't know. Where should we go? Let's begin with the study. Studying is good. We can still go back if we want. There's no emergency to be in a specific... Whoa! Hello, lady! You're not Are you Belladonna?
Another portrait. It says her name is Franziska Canosa. An old relative, no doubt. But I wonder how she relates to the von Trauerschloss family.
Yeah, I wonder too. Toy collection.
Look at all these old toys. Wind-up dolls, music boxes, and mechanical trains all around.
Probably.
This used to be a private hobby of the eccentric Dr. Wolfram's, before he got into the whole corpse business.
Just how she's placed right now, you can see all those toys have those kinds of mechanics and work with the kind of mechanism that she probably had inside her body, so it makes sense. Honestly, I think it makes sense.
That's a lot of books.
Yeah.
Imagine you had books filled with every possible combination of letters. I wonder how much room they would take. There's a finite amount of letters, but unless we acknowledge a maximum length of a word, there would still be an infinite number of combinations, and the library would have to be infinitely large.
A raven? What are you doing there, man?
A stuffed raven atop a bust of Pallas Athena. What a cheerful decoration. Let's call them Annabelle and Dupin.
Okay, why not? I mean, I'm nothing against
Look,
that.
a perfect sphere. Let's see if I can get two parallel lines to intersect.
Journal
The
page.
doctor's handwriting. I know it well by now.
Okay, so it's probably the last one from him. Months have passed, and I must indeed conclude that the procedure was a success. The new Belladonna is certainly calmer, friendlier, and more docile. She gladly keeps me company in the laboratory nowadays, and she is polite and pleasant in everything she does. One is tempted to describe her dimmer as lobotomized, but no. When I ask her questions, she will answer in a clear and articulate voice, and she is responsive to all kinds of stimuli. So she is not lobotomized. Yes. Verily, I have gotten all I could ask for. That troublesome maid is gone, and Belladonna is back with me. Compliant as ever, her behavior is exemplary. Our lives are returning to that idyllic past I had thought lost, in all aspects except one. No child giggles in the halls. But my research is proceeding rapidly, and that the question presents itself. Who needs a womb to create life? Oh god, this is going down the hill. This is going down the shithole. Don't play God, man. I've made an unexpected observation, a side effect to the unliving condition. The household cat, a black beast, and Aunt's Belladonna loving pet has gained a great mistrust for a latter's new form. This quiet has fallen over the animal, and he will no go near the creation. Why is this, I wonder? Why this lack of trust, this sudden and furious hatred? Belladonna's appearance seems to be much unlike what the cat before so fondly gravitated towards, but evidently the beast perceives a difference. As a species, the cat has popularly been associated with witchcraft and mysticism. God, difficult word. Their eyes do indeed strike one as remarkable. It is perchance so that the feline oculus is capable of peering into a human soul and spirit, and so when faced with the create, Belladonna is distressed by the lack of their health. I don't know, man. Really don't know. I mean, what you think exactly?
I should sit down and write a story. With all these journals and diary pages lying around, it seems like I already may have.
Yeah, and you probably have a lot of things to say.
I'm not going near that horrible cat.
Oh, the
I'll
cat!
have to get rid of it somehow if I want to proceed.
I swear I was... No, don't worry. Mysterious item. Oh, paper. Proceed to next room. Okay. I was looking at that and I was wondering if the eyes were moving and I got scared by the cat. Okay, I will come back, kitty kitty. I'll come back later. That portrait is horrible. So many gargoyles. Do I need to look out of them?
Those are a lot of gargoyles.
Yeah.
Leupold, Brunhilde, Arthur, Maya, Annette, Ismildor, Ether, and Yosef. In that order.
Okay. That's good. I love that. You gave name to people. That's good. Oh, shaded furniture. And a bloody page.
Another journal page. This one has drops of blood on it.
Yep. Belladonna must think, remember, Ant's finger, right words, hate. Oh, I didn't read that with the voice. Belladonna must think, remember, hand, finger, right words, hate. That's better. Oh, another part. It's another part of the journal. Can we click that?
This room looks completely abandoned.
Yep.
I suppose this is what happens when you're down to a skeleton crew of only one maid, no matter how fantastic she is.
Window.
It's snowing outside. I have no concept of the current year, season, or even geographical location.
Okay. Could I have killed the cat with a candlestick? Probably not. Try something, you know. We'll go there. Ooh! What kind of place have tombstone like this? Damn, that's creepy, girl. Okay. Probably...
One more Belladonna letter.
Okay.
Let's read about this Clara figure.
That was creepy. Okay. Well, let's get the voice ready. Clara Stibber was one of the several chambermaids we hired when we moved into the castle shortly after the marriage. In the warm light of recent events, I feel as though I could pick her out of a crowd already at this time, but I suspect that the truth is that she was just another servant, one of many, and I didn't pay her close to the attention I now know she deserves. The time following the death of Lucas is hazy and unclear in my memory. I know I spent most of my time in an armchair in the living room staring out the window. I know now that this must have been a difficult time for the staff as well. My apathy filled them without purpose as more and more of the household was shut down. Soon the cooks and the stable groom began abandoning what they wisely identify as a sinking ship. As more and more of the staff left over the castle to seek employment elsewhere, there was less and less reason for the rest to stay, and the household was quickly decimated. But through all of this, young Clara never left my side, and she gradually shouldered more and more of the household responsibilities, making it her task to take care of me and nurse me through my melancholy. It was her loyalty and industriousness where everyone else left that finally brought me back from my condition, and indeed our love. As I now sit down to write, as it's been a long unbroken chair of happy days, Clara and I have the whole castle practically to ourselves, and nothing to do but to enjoy the lives and each other. We sleep in a new room every night, cooking our own food, and have picnics under the table or in front of the fireplace. We have no incentive whatsoever to hold up convention and norms when this house has become like a secure pocket inside the rest of reality. In truth, this touches on what I treasure the most in Clara. Neither of us reap any concrete benefits from our union, neither financial or societal. There is no embedded purpose on productive heirs. Our relationship exists solely for itself and its own reward. I am already adopting our adorable habit of naming inanimated object. That's adorable! They are best friends, BFF. The castle is not quiet house, however. Wolfram still lurks like a ghoul downstairs and occasionally emerge and spend the night up here with me. We have a little in common anymore. In fact, he is like a completely new person. His mind is vacant, his stare distant. He is thinner than ever before and shivers with colds. Clara jokingly suggests that we might have him declare mad and send off to an institution, an innocent idea in her mind, but with some planning this act might eventually prove to be our surest path to finally reclaiming this old castle for us alone. Well, everyone is driving crazy right now. Everyone is cray-cray. Oh, bottle of milk.
There's a bottle of milk out here. I wonder how long it's been here.
Stop.
At any rate, it's frozen completely solid.
Okay.
No wonder in this cold.
Well, I'll take it for doing what? I don't know. Milk and cereal, milk and cereal, milk and cereal, cereal
it says
and milk.
Snowflake the pet cat. How cute.
Snowflake the big cat.
This must be the family cemetery.
This is creepy.
Yet baby Lucas rests in an urn in the dining room. Why is that?
I don't know, man.
The stone is so old and the name is worn off.
Oh god. Okay, right now I'm scared. Who is crying like this? I'm scared.
The tombstone says Clara Stieber.
Oh.
This must be the grave of the wonderful maid I've heard so much about. I can't help but notice that it's been emptied.
Oh my god, I'm so scared. Stop that sound!
No.
This is creepy. Whew, it's Belladonna. Okay. Oh my god, I'm scared right now. Okay. Great God. Great God. Why did I not then expire? Why am I here to relive the destruction of the best hope and the purest creature of earth? I was mere days ago at the peak of her bliss when Clara fell ill. She complained of headaches and tiredness, so I made a bed for her and laid her down to rest. I just think that I should warm the milk, put it in a bowl and give it to the cat. Sorry, that just popped in my head. For the next few days, I cared for my companion just as she had care of me, and nursed her with my love and compassion. We believed that it was just a passing sickness, that it would be over shortly. Each morning, we thought she was getting better, and each evening we realized she had been actually getting worse. Not today when I entered her bedroom. She was there, lifeless and inanimate, threw across the bed, her head hanging down, her pale and distorted feature half covered by her hair. In horror, I behold the body of Clara, my love, so lately living, so there, so worthy. I rushed towards her and embraced her with ardor, but the deadly anger and coldness of her limb told me that what I now hold in my arms, I ceased to be Clara whom I had loved and cherished. Alas, what full curse lies in my gentle touch? I have lost my only child to the darkness, my husband to devouring madness, and now my lovers has departed to the world as well. Is my love truly as poisonous as my honest name? Can I click? Okay, thank you. 2 more for Belladonna. I'm scared to go there. I'm so scared. Do you hear that? This is scary. Oh god. Oh! Okay. Nothing wrong happened. I'm okay. Boxes?
Yes, those are indeed boxes.
Thank you. Plant, journal page, lantern, Belladonna. Okay, big tree. I think we will end it there. I got a little bit the creeps, but yeah, things are going down the hill. Well, that was weird. So anyway, thanks for being here with me today. Give a like to feed that cat so we can pass the door. Don't forget to subscribe, I very appreciate it. And so yeah, stay tuned to know what will happen with Belladonna or the creatures or color as you want. I name her Belladonna, whatever. So stay tuned and I see you in the next one. Ciao!